Pacers leading by 9. They've got Halliburton. Hield is out there with T.J. Warren. And there's Jackson. And it's Jenkins in at point guard. That's the Pacers 5. And down the road, Greg, which current player might make for the best coach?
Well, I'm always partial to the point guard. And if you're looking for leadership, man, Chris Paul, Mike Conley, those guys I think are destined to coach. I think LeBron would be a great one as well, but I got a sneaky suspicion he'd just rather own the team.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The Cobra in the last game against the Nets was outstanding. He had 69 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He put up great numbers and a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Brogdon against Clarkson. Inside, here's Conley, and he converts the layup. Conley's got 8 points.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Jenkins got that bucket, and the Pacers lead by 17.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Jenkins. Bogdanovich wide open. Connects from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Jazz. Now here's Jenkins. Covered by Conley. And Jenkins kicks to Brogdon. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 6 to shoot. Here's Jenkins. Conley with the rebound.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Here's Clarkson. Good work defensively by Turner. So for the Jazz, their last game, a win against Toronto. Jenkins with it. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. And the shot goes in. Jenkins got 7 points for the quarter. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. It's a 16-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
And that one, good. He's got 11.
Taking the contact like the pro he is, it's clear Brogdon is tough to intimidate when he's looking to score.
And Kevin, when we talk about new age bigs in the NBA, one of the first I think of is Miles Turner. Here's a guy who has led the league in blocks, but can also stretch the floor.
Conley gets the bucket.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Now here's Jenkins. D right on him. Brogdon the pass to Jenkins. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Smith. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. In 2018-19, not only did Turner lead the NBA in swats, he also shot almost 40%, Greg, on his threes.
And you go back just like 10 years ago, you'd never think we'd see players with the skill set of Turner. But this is how the game has evolved. And guys like Turner are just so valuable for teams to have. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Conley kicks to Clarkson. Pass to Pascal. The 8-footer. That one wide left.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
Now here's Jenkins. He's covered by Bogdanovich. He gets that one. Smith's got his second basket.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Clarkson goes in. Can't cash in from close range.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play. Well, Brogdon, I see you, young fella. Really enjoyable to watch this guy get up and throw it down with power because he doesn't do that often.
How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Jenkins. Not a lot of room. Now the pass to Brogdon. Gobert with the defensive effort. Pascal up top. Can't hit that one. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Checking out the group for Quinn Snyder to start the second half. The wing pair for them, Clarkson and Bogdanovich. Eric Pascal out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Clarkson for 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Clarkson's got 5 points so far.
Improving shot mechanics, good height on that jumper, nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
And Jenkins kicks to Warren. Now here's Jenkins, covered by Conley. Shot clock at 6. Smith the pass to Warren. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Come on. The dish now to Jenkins. Pass to Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Jenkins, covered by Conley. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jazz trail by 17. Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. Bogdanovich against Turner. And there's the feed to Conley. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 13 points for Conley.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Pass to Jenkins. Into the 3rd we go. 2 minutes in now. Back to Brogdon. Now Jenkins. He's got 23. Good on the triple.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 18. Conley with it. Picked up by Turner. Logged in against Clarkson. And the basket is good. Clarkson's got 7 points in the game.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Now here's Jenkins. He's got 26. Warren on the wing. Passes it to Jenkins. Oh, Turner in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And Turner is an athletic behemoth. What a word. And he's really good when it comes to finishing off alley-oop.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Rudy Gobert may get overlooked, but his coach understands what he means to the Utah Jazz. Quinn Snyder says his presence on the floor gives us a chance. He's our most important player as far as how he anchors our team. He's the foundation. And Kevin, the way they win games, that's saying something.
He is a Defensive Player of the Year multiple times. Phenomenal play. Thanks, D.A.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Jackson comes in for Smith. And Ricky Rubio is subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. And here is Jenkins. Kicks to Warren. Indiana moving the ball around. From deep three-point range, and there's Jenkins. That's good on the assist by Warren.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Jazz trail by 21. Pinson passes to Butler. In the corner, right with it. To the paint. Here's Whiteside. Kept alive, and another shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
You know, guys, you got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Fields checked in for Indiana. Rudy Gay's checked in for Utah. Indiana leading by 19. There's the pass to Jenkins. Over in the corner, Warren. Healed the pass to Jenkins. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Butler feeling out a bit. Pass to Pinson. Back to Butler. Takes the three. They grab their own miss. Right side, no good. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Jenkins, the pass to Warren. Dishes it to Jenkins. To the inside. Rubio banked in off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 21.
Hey, T.J. Warren is definitely a scorer. He's got a shoot-first mentality, but he'll give it up if you're open.
And something I like about T.J. Warren's game is his ability to create his own shot. He's got great footwork and creates separation much easier than most.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? You're so right in that observation. He's a bucket getter, and his footwork fundamentals are superb. And even when he doesn't get separation, complete separation, he can still make tough shots. And he can get points in bunches. Boy, and that is a bunch of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest guy out there.
Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Shots good by Jenkins.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Whiteside kicks to Gay. Lock at 6. Over Jackson. Another miss by Utah.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Rubio finds Jackson. Now Warren. And the layup falls. Warren's got 15.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Gay passes to Whiteside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Jenkins got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Utah calls timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
And Indiana making a change here. Halliburton's checked in. Here's Pinson. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Down low. Here's Whiteside. To stop the run. It's hauled in by Warren. Warren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jenkins with it. Wright's there. Three-pointer. Hield gets it to go from beyond the arc. Hield's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Indiana. And it's Wright with the ball for the Jazz. Pass to Whiteside. Over Jackson. Whiteside missing again.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Halliburton, that's good.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end. Boy, you got to be in awe of what he's doing this quarter, actually destroying the opponent.
Wright outside. He kicks it to Butler. Passes it to Gay. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. Hits it from three-point range. Gay's got 5 points so far.
This is something Gay has steadily improved on over time. A dangerous shooter from beyond the arc now.
Jenkins with it. Right on him. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Utah has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Knocked away. Halliburton with the steal. The shot that time, not on target. The Jazz go the other way with it. Butler with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Butler against Halliburton. And it's Butler missing. Indiana's gone 4 of 6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. And the dunk by Jackson.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pinson passes to Wright. Outside Butler. Back to Wright. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Jackson.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Jenkins the pass to Halliburton. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And some changes here. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Free throw good. Clarkson. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
We've got T.J. McConnell. He's out there with the Cobra. And it's Duarte in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Pacers 5.
Such an efficient scorer. Gobert knows his offensive game and picks great shots to take.
And it goes out of bounds. That went off McConnell.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
A different look for Utah. Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Eric Paschall. Rivers comes in for Clarkson. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Mike Conley. Shots good by Alexander-Walker.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Now here's Jenkins. He's guarded by Rivers. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Duarte, and it's good off the back rim and in.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Rivers, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And it's been wonderful to watch Rivers develop into a veteran leader.
And he understands his role is evolving, the need to set an example for younger players. That said, he still plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
The free throw drops for Rivers. Greg, player movement is always a constant in the NBA, but with more players on the move every year, the power balance can shift in the blink of an eye.
And we've seen it with the Lakers, right? Just a few years ago. The Nets and a few others. Not everyone, though, loves it, but it sure keeps things interesting. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. To the middle, here's Alexander Walker. Drops in the layup for 2.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there. Dead on target.
Now here's Jenkins. He's guarded by Rivers. Jenkins can't get it to go.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now here's Jenkins. He's tightly guarded. In transition, here come the Jazz. Rivers gets a wide open look. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Here's Jenkins. And the pass to Brissett. Kicks it to Jenkins. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. And Clark, the NBA is supporting those players who use their platform for change. In 2021, the NBA created the new Kareem Abdul-Jabbar Social Justice Award.
Yeah, that sends a really powerful message because those who have followed the career of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he was my idol as I was growing up, know that he not only performed at the highest level between the lines, but he has always been a voice and an activist for social justice, for education, for doing what's right and decent. His career outside of basketball clearly embodies what being about human rights is all about. So that's a really powerful message and one that I'm glad to see the NBA put forth.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Here's Jenkins. And Indiana, another 3.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Alexander Walker. Offensive rebound. Bogdanovich, no luck. Indiana's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Duarte. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Duarte's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Jenkins. Tries again. Knocked loose. Pass to Brissett. He dishes it to Jenkins. To the paint. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Brissett, no good. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. And Stevenson's checked in for Indiana. And Utah with a change here, too. Butler, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Indiana.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
And Gobert kicks to Butler. A putback, and there's Gobert putting it right back in. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 13 rebounds.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Brissett passes to Jenkins. We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
And, well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't in the college, aren't in the school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players.
Here's Jenkins, and Butler sends it back, and he's able to get it back. Second chance shot, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Jared Butler. The free throw drops for Jenkins. And the Jazz making a change here. Vincent's checked in. Both free throws. Good from Jenkins. And Clark, you played in a very physical era. What do you think about the way fouls are called right now?
I really don't have a problem with it, Kevin. I mean, some of the fouls that were allowed in years past, way back in the 70s and 80s, I mean, those were borderline flagrant 3 kind of fouls. The game was more physical, and it was accepted as such, but I don't know if that was necessarily good for the game. I think now the way they have it set up and the way it's officiated as it relates to physicality and flagrant fouls, yeah, it may be a little bit too far the other way, but I think it's the right balance overall.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Sinks the three-pointer. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Here's Jenkins. Back to Stevenson. Pass to Jenkins. Lets it go from deep. Good, he hits again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Another bucket. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son Cole follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Outside Butler. Rebounded by Jackson. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Good, another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Utah's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pacers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
I tell you what, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for the Cobra.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile his game is.
Here's Jackson, and another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Hernan Gomez passes to Alexander Walker. To the inside, Pinson. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. They've shared the load offensively.
And, guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Jenkins with it. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. 8 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Alexander Walker. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.